going to be solving quadratic equation again. And here, you notice, is it in standard form or is it not in standard form? Try to figure that out and see if you can create a graph. Alright, so yes, it is not in standard form. So we're going to have to go ahead and fix that. So what we're going to do is we're going to move negative x squared to the right side. We want a positive negative x squared. We do not want a negative one, so we're going to move that to the right side. So we're left with 0 is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 4. Okay. So right away, we also notice, actually let me make this graph a little bit higher up. Okay, let's make a table again. Go ahead and try to see if you can figure this out on your own. So right off the bat, we already know that our y-intercept is positive 4. So we can put that into our chart. And let's label down the graph as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we know that this graph is facing up. How do we know that though? Well, we know this because there's an invisible 1 right here, right? And it's positive 1. If there's no a written in there, we assume that it's 1. And this 1 is positive. So we know that the graph's going to look something like this or something like this. It definitely will not look anything like this, right? Because this one is facing up. So let's go ahead and try a couple points so we know which direction we should start finding some points. Let's try the point 1, right? Always the simplest and easiest point to use other than 0. So 1 squared is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. And then plus 4. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. So let's go ahead and label that 1 and 7. So we have 1 and up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we know that this graph is going to look something like this. Here, so we have a piece of the graph so far. And now we know that a part of it is going to have to be on this side. So we don't need to look for any more points on this side since we know it's already going up here. It's not going to help us to find any more points on this side. So let's go 1 to the left now. So we're going to plug in negative 1. So negative 1 to the power of 2 is 1. Negative 1 plus 1, negative 1 times positive 2 is negative 2. And then plus 4. 1 minus 2 is negative 1 plus 4 again. Oh. Negative 1 plus 4 is positive 3. So let's go ahead and plot that. Try it by yourself first. Okay, so let's put this in here. Negative 1 and up 3. 1, 2, 3. So now we can connect this too. Let's find this point now. Right? We know the direction of the graph, so we know that we need to continue looking this way. So let's find this one, which is -2. -2 squared is +4. -2 times 2 is -4 plus 4. 4 minus 4 is 0 plus 4 again, right? This one. 0 plus 4 is 4. So we can go ahead and write this in here. And let's go ahead and plot that now. -2 comma 4. So it's left 2 points, right? 1, 2, and then up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, now our graph is starting to go up instead of down. So now we know that this over here is our vertex. And now, since we know that that's our vertex, we also know that this is our line of symmetry. Which means that all these points will reflect across this axis of symmetry. So that means this point, since it's 2 to the right, will also be 2 to the left. So we have a pretty good graph here now. Alright, so now what are our roots going to be then? Well, the root is when our graph crosses this x-axis. Since it's never going to cross the x-axis, that means that there are no real solutions. Right? So this one does not have any real roots. And that's it.